Hi everybody, today I'm doing Conquest Mode. It's a mode I haven't done too much and shown on this channel, but I've played a lot of Conquest Mode over the past couple weeks. Take a look at my map here. I started off in the Midwest kind of area, around sort of like the Dakotas, and I went up to the West Coast to Seattle, down the West Coast to San Diego, across the country through KC. I went up through New England, and Toronto had all of New England at the time. They had a nice big dynasty going. I circled back into the middle southern states and I took over Houston. They had a bunch there. Now I'm at the bottom. I've surrounded Miami. I've got 99 million fans all over the place, about 900 million overall fans. I'm about ready to take over the entire world with my Diamond Dynasty team, the Greensburg Gators. There you see the record. I'm playing the Miami Marlins. This is their final stronghold. And then I will totally wipe out everybody, and then hopefully I get a nice prize. I haven't looked at what the reward is yet, but let's get started. Here we go. Jose Altuve grounds out. Now, these games are only 3 innings long, so basically your starter throws the first 1, maybe 2 innings, and then it's up to the bullpen. A lot of times my starter only goes 1 because in the second inning my number 8 batter comes up, which is my pitch, and I pinch hit. Anyway, that's Hanley Ramirez, and he just tripled off the wall. So with 1 out, that's pretty good. Just picked Hanley Ramirez up not too long ago. I got him for completing the Marlins. I think he's like a 93 diamond. It's his flashback card. He hasn't done much for me. Speaking of not doing much, Mike Trout just got sawed off and did nothing. Here's 99 A-Rod from 07. And he's going to fly out, so nothing going on there in that inning. And now Steven Strasburg is making his debut. I'm starting to pick up some of the National League pitchers. I've got Kershaw, I've got Strasburg, I've got Scherzer, I've got Syndergaard. So some of those guys, I've got Fernandez. Some of those guys will be making their debuts on the channel soon, hopefully. And I've got a chance to challenge this, and you only get 20 seconds. In the last, 7 seconds, you get to decide. Pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and just challenge it. I mean, why not? He's probably safe. He looked kind of safe there, but they're going to give us a better replay here. Every time they do these challenges, it's always the exact same kind of video here. Guys do the same thing. Point to the dugout, thumbs up. That's D. Gordon. He's really fast. He runs a 98. He's going to be safe. All right, let's speed it up here. They've got the headsets on, headsets off. Yep, he's safe. So D. Gordon with the leadoff base hit. Christian Yelich. That's gone. Steven Strasburg is not starting out very well at all. Back-to-back hits. Down 2-0. He gets a strikeout, but there's a ground ball. And it was that Justin Bour with the fly out. All right, so I'm down 2-0. Whoa, Chris Bryant almost was out of position here to catch that. Got Bryant out in left field. Just kind of for the mission. He qualifies as a player for this mission that I'm doing right now. Mookie Betts doesn't, so Betts is on my bench. Speaking of Chris Bryant, he almost put one out of the park there, but that's going to come up just short. Probably any other park that's going to be gone. I don't know why Reggie Jackson's in the lineup. This was a mistake. Lefty versus lefty. Well, Reggie does nothing. I'll probably pinch hit for him next time he comes up. And Bagwell hasn't done anything for me really since that walk-off home run in the 12th inning last week. He's scuffling. So second inning, this is really kind of like, oh, nice catch, Bryant. This is really like the 8th inning. If I could suggest one thing for next year, for the next issue of MLB The Show, when they do these innings, they should start it off in the 7th. It would just give it a more realistic feel. Instead, they start off in the 1st and you play 3 innings. The 3rd inning is the 9th inning, basically. So this is the 9th inning. If I don't get any runs here, it's over, and I'm going to have to play the Marlins again and try to take their stronghold again. And Russell Martin gets out. So 2 outs, nobody on base. Gonna lay down a bunt here and try to get something going. Oh, right on the chalk. All right, so all I need is a home run. I could tie it up, and Hanley Ramirez. That's gonna be in there, a double. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I'm just gonna take the double. I'm not gonna try to score. That run doesn't really matter. All right, got Mike Trout coming up. 2 outs. I'll get by him. Knocked down. Oh, and they missed it. He probably would have been safe anyway, but that's a run. First and third. I'm not going to steal with Trout despite the speed. A-Rod. Oh, a little blooper. It's tied up. Just going to stay first and second. Go station to station. That's 4 hits in a row with 2 outs in essentially the 9th inning. Let's see if Chris Bryant can win it. Here's the pitch. He rips it down the line. That's going to be the go-ahead run. 3-2. That's 5 hits in a row. Chris Bryant, clutch hit. And now Reggie Jackson. I'm going to get him out of there. Lefty on lefty. I don't like the matchup. So, going to go to my bench here. We'll go with Mookie Betts because he's got some speed. So, if he hits something in the infield, maybe he can beat it out. That might be the difference. It's not going to matter. He's going to rope that down the line into the corner. Another run is in. 6 hits in a row with 2 outs in the last inning. It's 4-2. Let's see if Bagwell can make it 7 hits in a row. Nope, rolls it over to the shortstop. All right, well, 4-2 game. This is the last inning. I've got 2 relievers up in the bullpen. I started them warming in the bullpen right when the game started. Here comes Ichiro, so I should probably put Aroldis Chapman in because they've got 3 lefties, but I'm going to put in Craig Kimbrell. That might not make much sense because of the righty on lefty, but look at the numbers. 139 earned run average, opponent batting average 113. They can't touch his stuff. It's dynamite. Of course they're going to touch it now, but at least they're not going to get on base. Another thing I like about Kimbrell, and I use him a lot in Conquest Mode, he works really fast. Like, he gets the ball, his windup is quick, he just fires it in there. There's not a whole lot of like waiting around. He doesn't have like a really slow windup like some of these guys do. That's like kind of annoying to me because I want these games to go quick. All right, it comes down to this. Christian Yelich. Strike 1. That could do it. That's it. Conquered the entire continent. Well, the entire country at least. I mean, you throw in Canada, maybe you could consider it the entire continent. MVP was Hanley, 4-2. Now I'm interested to see what happens at the end of this game because now I've got the entire country. Usually it just goes right back to the map and you can choose to attack the next little section of land. But I've got every section. Okay, so yeah, show us the line score. That's nice. Give us some crappy common card that we'll never use and just... Alright. Thanks. It would have been nice to get like a diamond player for beating the game. Victory! So I got a cool little graphic and it looks like I've got something waiting for me at the missions page. So I'm hoping it's a really good player. That would be nice. But we'll find out. I'm going to take one last look here at the board. Oh, it's back to normal. Back to the start. So I guess I could play it all over again if I want to. Alright, time to claim my prize. I'm on the mission screen. I never claimed any of these Conquer and Command missions. So I'm going through and just claiming all my XP and all my stubs here for all this stuff. And down at the bottom, the last one is going to be my prize. There it is. Baseball Manifest Destiny. And the prize is 10,000 XP, 500 stubs, which, I mean, doesn't seem like that much. And a box of cards, 10-pack box. So I'll have to open those up maybe in a future video. Thanks for watching, everybody. and happy weekend.